and welcome back to the channel. Vince McShane with you here. This is Game On, where we talk about different video games that may be out, and they may be new, they may be old, but likely, if they're old, they're on sale. And first time for me, and maybe first time for you. So, the games I've got on tap for today were definitely all on sale. There's nothing new here, but prices were right. We're going to kick things off with a game called Prey. I have not had a chance to play it yet, but I think it was, I want to say it was under $10. I think it was a $5 pickup. And it was on my wish list, waiting for the price to get down there. It's down there, so I picked it up. I don't know a lot about it. I just remember that there was something I saw about it that I definitely liked and wanted to see more of, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So let's take a look at the official trailer for the game and see what's all going on with that, and then eventually here I'll be playing at least some of it here on the channel. You guys can watch me muddle my way through it. So without further ado, let's jump over to Prey.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set for this meeting. There is a 3 p.m. meeting in TranStar Conference Room A to greenlight research and development plans. Please confirm your attendance prior to arrival. The most recent test results from the Psychotronic. Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office.
Groundhog Day?
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Have a 9 a.m. appointment.
Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, Morgan.
Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
I see why I liked it.
Good morning, Morgan. You're not going to like what I have to say next.
That's kind of a wild trailer. I don't know what there had to be some gameplay or something I saw that hooked me up to that, because that trailer's kind of wonky. A little bit of gameplay that I saw there with the shooting and stuff, that's definitely up my alley. But, yeah, kind of strange on that one. All right, well, we're going to jump into one more. This is called DayZ. Again, it was under $10. It might have been in the $5 range. It was a good price. I'm all about the zombies. I'm about The Walking Dead. So when I saw this, I says, yeah, I got to give it a shot when the price is right. And that time is now. The time is now. Take a look at this real quick and see what you guys think.
Peggy 18.
Imagine waking up in the dirt, only to discover you are right in the middle of the post-apocalypse. Well, that just became your reality. Welcome to the end, where only one rule matters: stay alive no matter what. Find food, water, and protection, then head inland for more supplies. From now on, loot is life. But be wary, it isn't just hunger, thirst, and illness that's a hazard to your health. Get cornered by infected, and you will be ripped to shreds in no time if you are not prepared. Biggest threat, however, are other survivors. Friendlies are few, and strangers are more likely to turn you into human steak. Here, your fellow man is out to get you. The end of the world just brings out the worst in people, I guess. Survival isn't easy. It will test your endurance, your patience, your will to live. It'll beat you, break you, and strip you of everything if you let it.
Not gonna lie, the graphics are not great.
Life in the apocalypse is liberating if you give it a chance. No unnecessary rules to follow, and no one telling you what you can do. You can become whatever you want. So, what's it gonna be, Survivor? This is DayZ. This is your story.
Doesn't have great looking graphics, but again, I'm all about the whole zombie apocalypse stuff. So I'm going to give it a shot. I almost definitely believe that was a $5 pickup. And if it's still on sale for that price, even if it sucks, it's $5, right? And I think it had decent reviews overall. So that's another one that I plan on getting kicked off here in the near future. Next week, I'm going to have a lot of spare time, taking another week off from work. Got to use up all my PTO because the job has an expiration date now of September 30th, so I got to burn that all up real quick here. In the meantime, we're going to take a look at the third and final game that I'm talking about here on Game On this week, and this is the right price. It's free to play. It's called The First Descendant. Again, not a new title. Some of you have probably already seen it, probably already played it. If you have, let me know your thoughts down below. Out of the three, this is the one that's got me hooked. I've been playing a lot of Descendant, really enjoying it. We'll take a look at the trailer, then I'll give you some actual gameplay here in just a moment. So let's kick it off.
We always ask questions. What is it that actually exists? Where does the origin come from? Where are we headed to in the end? If you feel confused, just reload your gun.
That's The First Descendant. And this is The First Descendant here on screen. A lot of cinematics in that trailer that are not necessarily in the game. There are cinematics in the game, okay, but not a ton. At least not so far. I've got several hours into it thus far. I'm enjoying it a lot. This reminds me of a lot of different games, but the one thought that kind of came back to me the most was the original launch of Fortnite when it was us against them, before they became a battle royale and it was everybody against everybody. And it's the same logic here. All these people you can match up with and end up with going onto the same missions. What I'm going to do here real quick, in case you have not ever seen any of this gameplay, is just jump into the world map. And what I like about this a lot is you can go to any of the areas you've unlocked, and even if you've completed all the missions, you can just kind of, if you don't feel like doing anything advanced, you can just kind of hang out and help other people who are just getting there and just starting their missions. So let's jump over here. And where I want to go, zoom over here, I guess. Beam me up, Scotty. So what I've learned is if you just kind of wander around a little bit, again, I've kind of done all the stuff that's to do here. But if I hang out long enough, somebody else is going to trigger this off because they need to complete it, and then I can just kind of jump in and help them out. So a lot of times I'll just kind of wander around listening for guns to be blazing. You've got a bunch of different descendants that you can be. I don't know how many the actual count is. Let's see if I can figure this out. Now, there's a lot of different screens to pull up. A lot of different screens. There it goes. Descendant.
This operation?
Descendant list.
Just wiping them all.
What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was thinking 13. It's 12. Okay. So we got 12 different descendants that you can either purchase, which I'm not doing that, or you can unlock through scrounging through gameplay and unlocking the different pieces it takes to get those descendants, which is what I've done with Bunny, which is kind of one of your early ons. Bunny's like a lot of people's favorite. Not for me personally. It's just not my type of gameplay, and each one of them again has different specialties, things of that nature. So I've got Lepic here, the final grenadier, and this is my style, man. Throwing grenades that blow up, and you got a few other special tasks there, and of course you've got your guns to select from. So this is my guy. Now I see we got some enemies over here. Nothing big here because it's not a mission. There we go. There's a grenade for you. Too far away to do any damage. That's unfortunate. Pull out another weapon here. Boom. Oh boy, they all gone? That was quick. And they're back. And you pick up your loot. It's basically called a shoot and loot game. That's how they describe it. Now, my loot's all full right now, so I'm not picking all this good stuff up, but that's all right. Let's see if we can't find somebody that needs help. I don't hear any activity here, so we'll jump back into the map. One place I almost always find people going to battle. I think this is it. This is one of the earliest spots on the map that you're going to unlock, the Kingston area. This gives you the initial missions that you need to run to get the bunny stuff. This might not be what I thought it was. Very unusual. By now you normally have a bunch of people fighting. Well, we'll just start one. Oh, there she is. Somebody joining in now. So I've already been here, done this a number of times. So hopefully this is her first time, or his first time, depending. Ba-boom! Like I said, I gotta have my grenades. Gotta have the nades. So we are protecting this right now. Oh, I guess we're done protecting this. We're going over here. Stay down. Stay down. So this is what I can refer to as mindless fun. It's a little bit silly, a little bit wonky, but once you get into the more challenging levels and the boss fights, that's a lot more fun because that's when everybody gets to work together and it really makes a difference. These are the preliminary matches, which aren't nearly as intriguing. And there goes the mission, all set, done.
Details to Bunny. Thankfully, since they damaged the network infrastructure, transmission speeds have been extremely slow. That came back to bite them.
Thunderdome. Trying to land on top of that. Not an easy thing to do. Made it. On top of the Thunderdome. There you go. So, that is a synopsis, anyway, of the first Descendant, which, again, out of the three, this is the one that I played all of them for just a few minutes. This is the one that kept me coming back. And like I said, even if you only have a few minutes to kill and you just want to jump on and do something, you can go back and help somebody else out with a mission you've already done. You can go to the early stages where it's an easy cakewalk and just help somebody get through there real quickly. Be in and out 5 minutes if you want to, or you can take the more challenging boss battles, and that can take you up to 10-15 minutes depending. Some of them are a little bit more intense. They do have some good cutscenes. I don't know. I have a feeling this is like one of those never-ending stories because they keep coming up with new chapters, new seasons, and all that. So I don't know that it's kind of like Fortnite. I don't know if there's ever an ending. But it's fun. And at the end of the day, it's a game. That's what it's supposed to be. If we're having fun with it, then I think it works. I have a good time with this game. I think it's pretty cool. All right. Well, I think that's all I got for you guys right now on Game On. If you've played any of these games, let me know what you think of them. Again, I have not played DayZ at all yet, so definitely let me know what you think of that if you played it. And I'll have some of that, I'm sure, right here on the channel in the near future when we come up with the next episode of Game On. Until then, so long. See you soon.
You're sitting here like a reckless child. I keep buzzing electric fire, chasing scores higher, 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 higher. Pixel warriors on a glowing screen, joystick in hand like a reckless child.